Anyways, hello everybody. I hope you skipped if you're watching YouTube to this part because we are now actually going to start the game Pokemon Perilous Heights. This is again the first jam game that we are playing.
I want to put a timestamp in post.
Yeah, I definitely won't, but maybe. And
wow, you really have gotten lazy. You went from editing to refusing to put in a timestamp.
Yeah, I should really do that. Whatever. Maybe I will now that it's the jam. This is a game by Never This Again. For those of you who aren't aware of Never This Again, you should be. They are a very good and underrated creator, in my opinion. They're behind names like Pokemon Little Academy, Pokemon 4, Pokemon Family Restaurant, and To the Lake. Those last two kind of being my two favorites from them. They've continued to improve over time, I feel like, and their dialogue is so fun. And so I hope that you guys are all very excited to get going on this. So we will oh, wait, let's get the speech frame to match. That's let's do that. This was my Heart Gold Soul Silver like main playthrough one. So is there one that matches? Not really. Let's do that one, I suppose. Unless there's more. Anything that... No, let's just do that one. And boom, so I can actually see the screen. Game. Back here. Here's the game. Boom. Okay. Let's go. Thank you for calling. I was worried you didn't receive my email. Of course. I'm sorry for taking a few days to reply. We were left without power after a snowstorm. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Did everything get fixed? Yeah, don't worry. It was only gone for one day, but cleanup took a lot longer than that. But I don't want to bother you with that. From your email, I gather that you're interested in a mountain tour? Yes. Have you been doing tours for long? For a few years now, on the side. That's good. We would feel much safer with an experienced guide. What's the experience level on your side look like? Me and my husband are both quite experienced, but our group would also include my father. I take it then that he's not in good shape anymore, if you're looking for a guide? Unfortunately, no, but he used to hike in your area a lot when he was younger. We just want to enable him to have one last trip there. That's really sweet, but I must ask, why schedule it during the winter? I'm afraid that when it comes to my father, time is of the essence. But we have measures to shield him from the elements, if that eases your worries. I see. Are there any specific landmarks on the mountain that we would visit? Aside from the view when we're up high, there's a small waterfall on the way up. Really? Nothing else? I recall my father saying that there was some place that he used to visit. There's an old weather station, if that's what he meant. That might be it. Would it be possible to visit? It's been closed for many years, but I can take you there. That would be just lovely. Great. I'm going to check the weather report to see which dates work, and I'll send you an email with the details. Perfect. I'm looking forward to it. And we are playing as Henry in Henry's house. Let me...
I don't know why, every time I see this overworld sprite of the hiker, I think this is the hiker, right?
Yes, the hiker.
It just reminds me of Error from Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. I'm sure you've seen the I am Error before.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Reminds me of that.
So, our
I don't know
team,
why.
we've already got Flex the Machoke level 31 with no guard. Lovely. Knockoff Strength, Low Sweep, and Scary Face. And we have Rumble, a Boldor, level 29 with Smackdown, Headbutt, Iron Defense, and Stealth Rock. So, I don't love this team. I don't hate it either, but, you know, I wish we didn't have 2 trade evolutions on the team. Whatever. We love the ECAT tiles. In your email conversation with Cecilia, you agreed to meet her at the town entrance today. Okay. Oh my god. You don't have to use the bath. Oh, this is actually her house. Okay. You promised your daughter you wouldn't go into her room when she wasn't there. Okay. Are you off to your tour? Yep. I'm gonna get my clients from the town entrance and then we're off. Huh?
I don't know why. I don't like the second person.
The what?
I guess the second person narration.
What do you mean?
The fact that it's all like the game is telling you about what you like. I don't like that. Like Persona 4 did that too, and when they changed it, and when they changed it to first person, when they changed it to first person in Persona 5, I'm like, oh, okay, I can actually enjoy this now.
Yeah, especially I guess because we're like in conversation, we're talking in the first person, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess since we're not like, I feel like it's not in this game, we're not implied that like we ourselves are playing as the main characters, so like I guess it's not as bad, but yeah, I guess like
know. Maybe it's because Persona 4 like the character is very much supposed to be you.
Yeah, I mean, I have this very
like you don't even get their name. You have to make up a name.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my clients from the town entrance and then we're off. Did you pack the lunch I made you? I did. Do we wait for you for dinner or should I leave something out for you? Leave something out, please. They want to see the old weather station, so it'll take a while to get back down. Alrighty. Stay safe, honey. Ain't I all the time? No. That's why I have to mention it. Leads to the rest of the house, but you shouldn't waste any time. But I do want to waste time. I don't think you know who I am. Act 1. Rise. Hey, can I just steal the Sneasler? No. Okay, never mind. I'm off for my tour, sweetie. Dad, what the? Can't you see I'm on the phone? Sorry, Jen. It's just my dad. Sorry, sweetie. I just wanted to say bye. Okay, bye. Oh my god, Jen. Did you hear Candace went to Ben's birthday party? So much for her I don't care about him attitude. I like that little insert there. That's good. Also, the music so far is quite pleasant. Enter the house. Yes, please. Carl's house. Hey, neighbor. If you're looking for Carl, he went ice fishing earlier. Wait. Oh, it's so time. We're in a snowy town. There's ice fishing. What the fuck is going on up there? Speaking of fishing,
God, what?
I was up at a cabin earlier, or over the weekend. I caught one fish, which was one more. Who went to the birthday party? Kenny, you're not catching me on this one. You're not getting me on this one. I was even questioning whether or not I should even say the word. Kenny did not catch. Kenny did not catch this time. Sorry, Kenny. Are they biting well? Not at all. I might need to make a new hole at another location. You want to join me? Sorry, Carl, but I have some work to do. Alright, take care. Oh. I'm sorry. Holy shit, I'm tired. Again, still recovering from the cabin weekend, because when you go up to a cabin without Wi-Fi, there's only two things that you do up there. You fish and you drink. You don't really sleep. What's in here? Annette's house. Hey, man. The wifey's visiting her mom and won't be back for a few hours. Want to crack open a cold one? Nah, another time. I'm just checking in real quick. I still have work to do today. Sure. Well then, come back when you're done though. We'll have a drink together. Yeah, why not? See you later. Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Iconic. Absolutely iconic. Wait, can I walk on the ice? Me when I can walk on the ice? Okay. I guess we're just that good. What else is up here? I suppose, yeah, you should go meet your clients before you go to the top of the mountain. Boo-hoo. I don't know why I'm boo-hooing that. Hello? This roast could use some salt, young lady. Oh, hello. You must be Henry, right? You're Cecilia, right? It's nice to meet you in person. Likewise. This is my husband, Alistair, and his Talonflame. Good day. Nice to meet you. And that's my father. Hieronymus? Who the fuck? What the fuck is this name? This is like Hierarchy X Anonymous. But I don't think it's like Hieronymus. It's probably Hieronymus. Sorry. If your name is Hieronymus, I'm sorry. But that's not a good name in my opinion. This cake is quite dry. I'll have some more whipped cream. Brother has dementia ×4. What the fuck? As you probably can infer from our conversation, he is not at the height of his mental capacity anymore. I see. But we brought Talonflame to keep him warm, and if things get dicey, it should be able to fly him out of here. That's some nice forward thinking. So I take it that we're ready to rumble? Any rules we should know? There's a cabin at the foot of the mountain. We'll stop there and I'll explain everything to you. There's some wild Pokemon between here and there, but it's not a far trek. Sounds good. Let's go. Oh, hello there. Why can't I bring you along? I want to use a Sneasler. But I guess that would make climbing the mountain a little too easy.
Sneasler?
Mm-hmm. It's a Hisuian Sneasel from Legends Arceus.
Why Sneasler?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, Igaro.
Like supposed to be a cute nickname?
I have no idea.
Yes. Okay.
I can't really put my finger on it, but so here's my thing, because it's really hard to write dialogue, and I feel like this dialogue's like we're getting to the point where it's like a little bit like too conversational. Like it feels very natural, but like I can't help but think like maybe some of the dialogue is like a little too much, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me right now. Maybe that's just me. I got a Gligar. Wait, do I have any Pokeballs? I do have 15 Ultra Balls. Okay. Sure. Let's catch you. Mud Slap. Dude, this is gonna be so bad because I don't have... Oh, you know acrobatics. Fuck. What the fuck am I trying to say? I don't have a speed up button anymore. With Odyssey, I did. See, this is why nobody should ever have a speed up button. Like, nobody should ever get a speed up button, because this is what happens. You just use it, and then you literally can't. This thing has fucking weak armor. We don't have sturdy. We have weak, and we killed. Okay, well. This is a wonderful start to this game. Or everyone should get speed up. True. True. But I feel like I will never critique a game for not having speed. I can't fucking run from this dude. And I agree, speed up is a drug. It is very much a drug. Speaking of which, let me double check that we don't have speed up. Okay. Can I like I lit?
Oh, you're gonna say something about drugs.
Well,
you're like it. Oh, it is like a drug. Oh, speaking of which.
Speaking of which. No, dude, we literally are losing. Dude, I legit want to re-roll because oh my god, we got away safely.
The amount of times I've heard "speaking of which" or "speaking of" said and then followed by something completely unrelated to what was just talked about is ridiculous. It happens way too often.
Can you heal my Pokemon, please? Okay. Maybe I can do it up here, potentially. Where do I heal Pokemon? No, but I want to heal my Pokemon. Where do I heal my Pokemon here? I literally have one Pokemon on 4 health, please. Please. My Pokemon need to be healed. But yeah, I legit, like, how the fuck is weak armor the hidden ability while let's chase after. Okay. Like, how is sturdy the normal ability and weak armor is the hidden one? Like, I literally am gonna have to go and just lose a battle now. Is there no way to heal? Let me go in here now. Where, like... Well, I guess we just keep going then. I mean, I suppose we do have items. We literally do have 2 revives. I guess I shouldn't really complain that much. And of course we get first tile encountered. A Snorunt. I'm gonna hold off on catching an ice type at least for right now because I feel like we will probably have the opportunity to catch a much better ice type than Snorunt eventually. You know? Like I don't know. Ruffles type thing potentially. Dude, oh my god. I'm literally gonna stop using this fucking Boldore because of goddamn weak armor. Like, why do you need to, like I like, the concept of weak armor is fine, but on a fucking Boldore is never going to outspeed anything. Never. I feel bad using Revive right now, but I feel like I need to. I think the mapping, I feel like the mapping is one of the qualities, though, that in Never This Again games have, like, increased, like, quite a bit. Like, the mapping is quite excellent, I would say, in this game so far. And I feel like originally that wasn't always the case. A Metatite. Honestly, I'm gonna see if I can catch this thing. Like, you know, Calm Mind. Also, I wonder if we have EXP share on. I would assume so, but I don't know. 1, 2. Oh my god, my fucking arm keeps getting caught against this chair. It's just such a weird feeling. I've legitimately never had brief sensor issue. What do you mean I just put this shit on? Bruh. If I have to get on the phone with a fucking pharmacist and yell at them to give me another sensor because this is the last one, they only give you 3 for a month, which normally should work. Anyways, what do I normally name these things? No. What the fuck? Oh, of course. I'm just out here not having a name for this thing. Jackie Cham? Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. That's a bad nickname, but I don't care. Oh! Uh-oh. Something just happened. I couldn't tell you what. Please tell me this is a healing house. First cabin. Please leave it as you found it. The music did just get very evil. Oh, here we are. So, that was the first bit of the climb. How's everyone doing? Quite alright. Dad? How are you feeling? I ordered my steak medium rare. This one is medium well. Please take it back to the kitchen. He's okay. Okay, so this is our first cabin. If anything goes wrong, if anyone loses their way, we all reconvene back here. There's firewood, there's a PC, and a machine to heal your Pokemon. From here, we'll make for the weather station. So this will be our only cabin until then. How long is it? We're taking a shortcut through a section of the old mine, and then we'll have to gain some altitude around the mountainside. After we check out the station, we'll make for the second cabin and have lunch, before visiting the waterfall and circling down during the afternoon. We should be back by around 6 o'clock unless something unexpected happens. So that's the trip? Yep. But as far for something unexpected, as you may have noticed, there was a small tremor when we made our way here. Yeah. It wasn't really strong, but it might be the first sign of like a rampaging Pokemon or some similar trouble further ahead. It doesn't have to be anything. Wait, it doesn't have to be anything, and I personally would keep going, but if you want to call it quits, we'll just head back down and reschedule. Do you think we would be in danger if we went ahead? There's a chance. That's all I can say. Okay, we're not quitting. Alright, so let's just take 5, everyone, and we'll continue forward. Brother, oh my god. Shout out to my late step-grandfather who fucking this shouldn't be funny. In kind of the middle stages of dementia, made a like literally threw a fucking hissy fit in Outback because his ribs weren't done the way he liked them done.
Okay. Alright.
And then he complained about it was for my 8th grade graduation, and then we had like a cake, a store-bought cake, and he complained about how the frosting was too sweet and shit.
Wow.
I'm getting this kind of vibe from that dude, right? From the father right now. And it's so funny. Should I be laughing? Should I be finding this funny? Absolutely not. But I am. Dad, we're gonna be there soon. It's gonna be alright. This emulsion does look like slightly split. I would expect better from a kitchen of this quality. This Alistair dude just doesn't want to talk. He's just along because he's made to... They're asking him to go. Catching and defeating Pokemon Yigaro's mind awards more experience than usual. Okay, so we can grind. Oh. Banger? Banger? Dude, the music in this game is fantastic. See what kind of Pokemon we can find. Because honestly, if I can find a Pokemon that's not a trade evolution, Boldore is off the team, like, immediately. And that also was not that much experience. What's out here? An item? 3 Hyper Potions? Dude, I love how the music is setting the vibe in this game, though. Very much so, actually. Speaking of non-trade evolutions, you have Sturdy, right? You do have Sturdy. That's why I'm gonna catch you. And you use fucking Roar. Wait. Isn't Roar with a wild Pokemon supposed to send you out of the battle? I swear. I swear that's how it's supposed to work. I mean, I'm not complaining. So I have not been paying attention. Okay, good. The experience share is a thing in this game. Sweet. Gotta. Oh, what? Well, shit. You might be the rock type that I want to use, actually. What level do you evolve? Level 35. Yeah, that's doable. That is very doable, actually. Very, very doable. Let me actually wait. That was the strength was a crit, so we can go ahead and again. Dude, Stealth Rock and Toxic Spikes are gonna go crazy. No! Fuck! I accidentally double clicked and now we took it out. We'll find another one, I'm sure. Rog and Rolo. We already have a Boldore. You don't need one. One of these times we'll find another Glimmet. And before it's literally like a 20% encounter. Or not 20, like 5. Another Aeron. I'm not going to be upset if we have to use an Aeron. Like, solid Pokemon. Oh. So what I find... This is a nitpick personally, but when these mini tremors are occurring, I feel like the player should, like, stop. You should, like, force the player to stop. Because... like, if I felt a tremor in real life, I would, like, stop immediately. But, like, in a situation, like, in a game like this, I'm not going to stop running. But I feel like you should make the player stop. Maybe give a little bit more emphasis on these tremors. Yeah, ooh, we got rare candies. Nice. And back at the beginning, of course. Oh, here we go. I knew it wasn't going to be that long. Sandstorm. Alright, bro. You can chill with a sandstorm. Jesus, that did a lot of damage. I always forget how, like, strong these things are. Let's go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball. There we go. Sweet. Level 32 on Flex. Rumble is level 30. Wants to learn Rock Slide. Yes, please get rid of Smackdown. Yeah. But I'd like to give a nickname to Glimmet. Yes. Let's go back to heal up our Pokemon. Okay, so everybody still is in here. Interesting. Interesting. Let's take a look at you. We've got... Oh, I mean, we can't take a physical move, but hey. Rock Polish, Stealth Rock, Venoshock, Sandstorm, and Toxic Debris. I mean... If we get a stab rock type move, that would be great. You know? Alright, what else is there to talk about? We recorded... It was so funny. We recorded Hints of Hisui last night, and it was literally like an hour after I got done with the 3-hour drive from the cabin to here. And I was like exhausted and like amped up at the same time. Oh my god, it's Sinacli! We hadn't already caught every other fucking rock type in this cave. I would consider using it. I also love, like, I feel like the mapping, maybe this is just me being a dumbass and not actually knowing how mines are supposed to look, but this feels like how I would expect like an abandoned mine to look. Like everything's looks like all very like uniform and like squarey because like we've already completed doing that. Like, they've completed mining everything, I guess. Let us get rid of Rock Polish. You are already fast enough. Should I teach it to...
Oh, hello?
Hey.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. I just finished a rewatching. I saw the TV glow because my sister and I got the Blu-ray. Watched it with mom. Still one of the best films of the year.
Nice. Dude, I should check if I have repels, because honestly this encounter rate's getting a little annoying now that I feel like I've hit every single Pokemon that I can encounter in this cave. This theme's such a banger. So honestly, music in this game so far has been fantastic. Oh, there's a nose pass. Too bad I'm not going to use it. Wait, why have you not gotten experience while, like... Oh, probably because... Have we ran from every wild Pokemon so far? Since we've caught Glimmet? You probably have. That's probably it.
Just noticed you're a hiker.
Yeah.
I was saying earlier, for some reason, the idol... what did I say idol for? I don't know.
It was... Well, it was the sprite that reminded you of something, I think.
Yes, it was the sprite. The overworld sprite reminded me of Error from Zelda 2 for some reason.
Oh yeah, big bearded guy in a pixel game, yeah.
I am Error.
Well, fun fact. He
Error.
looks bearded, but actually if you go to the trainer card, it just looks like a mustache.
No, it's like mutton chop, kind of like.
I suppose. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Like, yeah, kind of a mutton chop situation.
Dude, can you imagine people actually thought that way of styling your beard was like?
Oh no, it was awful.
Shit looks disgusting.
I had to do it once for a show.
Oh, that's even worse. My God.
What show was that?
I was playing Dr. Watson.
Oh, okay.
Wait, stay right there. Oh, it's a Leiron. Uh-oh. He's gonna go right for the old dude! Never mind. He's going for us. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going after my medium well steak is medium, or the medium rare steak that I ordered is medium well in the middle of the fucking mountain.
Funny thing I noticed I saw the TV glow this watch through. Well, it was only because I saw the whole credits this time. There's a scene where a character is working in a movie theater. I don't want to give too much away, but you see a movie playing on the screen, and in the credits, I found out what the movie is, and I shit you not, it's Transmorphers. A Transformers ripoff film from 2007. Not to be confused with the one I watched for Miserable Movie Monday, Gladiformers. Different one.
Interesting. That's not a good sign. Why? You scared off the rampaging Pokemon. I don't think that was the rampaging Pokemon. The last tremor we felt was pretty hefty. Leiron aren't usually that heavy to cause something like that. The fact that the Leiron was startled and attacked us means that there's something dangerous, either further up or further down. I advise we cut the trip short and return to the town. I hear your advice, but I feel like we should still keep on our way. I might not be able to protect you from a Pokemon stronger than this Leiron, though. But we also have Pokemon with us. We should continue. Fine. But as soon as we see signs of clear danger, we leave. Interesting. Interesting. Scary, but interesting. Oh, fuck. Also, I was gonna totally shout out. Shout out to the low HP music in this game from Black and White. I feel like you never see that in fan games. I was gonna probably
insert one of us, myself or Noah, shitting on Black and White for no reason. Here.
No, that's one point I will actually give Black and White. The low HP music in that game is actually really good.
I wouldn't know.
Well, it's just different.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that there was low HP music. I just remember ding 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 ding.
No, so in Gen 5 they changed it to like a whole theme.
It's the only game to have like an actual music for it.
Yeah. Thank God, because it was like running low on hearts in Zelda. So annoying.
Yeah, but like in this one, it's like not as it's
Grading?
like
It's not as grating.
it's not as grating as like the usual like rid HPB, which thankfully in Gen 6 they got rid of it entirely. Essentially, they have like a quick like beep or whatever.
Yeah. And they did the same in Breath of the Wild with the hearts.
Yeah,
and
by
by
that,
that,
I don't
I
think I
mean-
could listen to that sound forever.
Yeah, it was like they do it like 3 times, and then it doesn't disappear completely, but it gets noticeably quiet.
Yeah, but Black and White played around a lot. That is a point I will give them, is that like they played around a lot with like music transitions within the same battle. Like the music also changes when like a gym leader gets down to their last Pokemon, which is really cool.
So cool.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't think any other Pokemon game has done that, from what I recall. Unless it's one of the newer ones that I haven't played.
Oh, well, I guess in Gen 8 they do that for the gym leader. And I don't know if they do it in Gen 9.
Also, for some reason, speaking of gym music, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, probably my favorite Pokemon track in the games is the Gen 1 gym theme, specifically on the Game Boy.
I mean, it's a banger of theme, wherever you
Not
listen to it.
not the remake. I didn't think the remake one was good, but specifically the original Game Boy one.
Welcome Recreek. They do that for Gen 8, and in Gen 9, each Pokemon changes the track slightly, adding new instruments and parts. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually so cool. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Again,
I mean, Gen 9 does some good things. I know I hate on Gen 9 all the time, but like, there's some good things.
Is
I really
is it
need
as
to
bad
play.
as Gen 8 though?
I need to get a copy of Scarlet and actually play it.
I need to get Violet.
I mean, look, like, I don't, like, it's fine. It's nowhere near
heard-
as bad as Gen 8.
Yeah, because here's the thing. It got bogged down a lot in its initial release because of bugs and glitches.
But I don't think you can even excuse those bugs and glitches
That
now
they literally-
because they
I
haven't.
mean, some
Well,
of them
like-
they
fixed.
literally said they wouldn't fix.
I've heard people say that, like, outside of those bugs and glitches, it is probably the best modern Pokemon game.
Modern as in Gen 6 and up or
performance
Gen 8 and up?
issues-
I think that might be what they mean, like, as far as, like, Gen 6 and up.
Well, that's
Okay.
just wrong.
I mean,
Because
like,
Sun and Moon exists.
I think Sun and Moon are personally are better.
Oh yeah,
but-
Sun and Moon I love. Like they're some of my favorite Pokemon games, period.
Also, does Oris count?
That's true. I think Omega Ruby has that.
People I think people don't give Sun and Moon the love it deserves because of the extra long tutorial phase, essentially. Because like essentially the first island is mostly tutorial.
Oh,
I still need to find a copy of that game somehow.
Good luck.
Yeah. Like honestly, like DS, like I'm like whatever, but 3DS, I don't want to emulate it.
Yeah.
And fucking Nintendo pieces of shit shut down the fucking store.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for whenever. Well, they probably won't even ever release a game like
And if
that
they
on a
do-
Virtual Console.
No, I thought you were gonna say remake, and I'm just like, and if they do, it'll be freaking terrible.
You see, here's the thing. They already remade Sun and Moon as Ultra Sun and Moon, and it sucked.
That's not a remake. That's an expansion.
It should have been just DLC, legitimately.
It's like
yeah.
it's like what the new the Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance thing. Like, have you heard about that? Except that one's worse because they delisted the original.
I have no idea. I saw that they're actually not delisting Sonic Generations everywhere, which is nice.
Yeah. Technically they are, but they have it. You can still get it through bundles.
There. Okay. No. Well. But like,
Maybe they should add, some other delisted games to that bundle. Like Sonic CD. Origins doesn't count.
I didn't know that was delisted places.
When we eventually get
the
Paldea
Christian
remakes, but it's made by Ilka and it gets even more glitches than the original.
The Christian Whitehead version of CD was delisted. Replaced by the crappy Sonic Origins one.
So after doing this whole remake video essay thing, I'm not convinced that...
I need to watch that.
I'm not convinced that Ilka is just a bad studio. I'm more convinced Game Freak literally told them to just do not change anything from Diamond and Pearl because we are making Legends Arceus. And they probably remade Diamond and Pearl and not Platinum because they thought people would buy both copies. And then when they released the game and it was the exact same, then they were like, oh shit, we probably should have just remade Platinum because Platinum's like by far the better game.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of like the discussion in that video comment section.
To be fair, Emerald never got a remake either.
Yeah, I mean, I would have personally preferred an Emerald remake over Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
But also they did the Delta episode, so like.
Yeah, but the Delta episode is not really like it has the whole Rayquaza storyline, which is interesting, and that's like more original. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff in Emerald that still isn't brought in through the Delta episode. Though I do love the Delta episode. Don't get me wrong. I think it's one of the best. I think it's one of the best like pieces of. If we're talking about pieces of content put out by Pokemon, the Delta episode is the best piece of content put out by Pokemon, Gen 6 and above.
I would go as far as to say.
I still haven't played it yet, so.
I would go as far as to say it might be the best post game in any Pokemon game.
Well, do you view Kanto as post game in Heart Gold Soul Silver?
I was gonna say, I know people will bring up Kanto from Gen 2 as an argument against that. The problem is, like, it's so, like, the Kanto stuff you can get done so quickly, it doesn't feel like a full...
Yeah.
Like, yes, it's still cool that you get to go back to Kanto, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like the full region it promises, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm afraid Pokemon remakes are over, or at least they won't be a common thing anymore. They might focus on new regions and Legend games. And Legend games are like past future reimaginations of the game, so it's a remake of a third version.
I think they'll still make remakes. They're still
maybe like Ilka version remakes, but I don't think they're gonna throw their entire development time into a remake.
Well, yeah, maybe not.
I think,
but like, I mean, here's the thing.
Well, also another thing about the one thing I will say about the ORAS postgame as a whole is people do not like the Battle Resort. People want the old Battle Frontier, and people in my comment section were very upset. And they commented about that the Battle Frontier didn't come back. They were like, yeah, you kind of just glossed over the fact that the Battle Frontier is missing. I'm like, I literally didn't. I literally had a sentence about it, but whatever. Like, I didn't, like, I'm not a competitive guy, so I don't find that as important, but.
Here's the other thing. They're never going to please everyone.
Well,
it's like, and this is an issue that plagues many franchises.
Yeah, 100%.
Particularly certain movie franchises. But like, you will never please any. Granted, the Pokemon fan base is not nearly as bad as certain other fan bases, but in fact, I'd go as far as to say, like, there's not much, like, I would say that the negativity expressed by the Pokemon fan base in response to new Pokemon games is usually much more justified than some of it.
I'm not saying it's not just. I mean, some of it isn't justified, but I agree with you, and say there's a larger percent of it that's justified compared to a lot of other franchises.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, it's like Pokemon games maintained a consistent level of quality for so long, but like the crunch they were put under to like basically put out a new game every year was really starting to hurt. And it's like, thank God we're not getting a new Pokemon game this year. Thank God we're not, because it would not. We didn't get. I guess last year all we got was DLC. But
yeah, and we're not getting anything this year.
But still, yes, it's a good thing that they are taking their time with this shit.
Yeah. I really wouldn't mind getting the OG games re-released for a fair price instead of getting remakes. I also completely agree with you there. Especially when we are literally in a state where there are certain regions that are completely inaccessible.
Yeah.
To
But I'm sure, I mean, I think a lot of that is probably on Nintendo.
Well, almost all of it's on Nintendo.
More so than Game Freak.
I'd be surprised if we didn't get anything yet, because they're going to reveal a game for later this year made by that company that is like a bit of Game Freak and Ilka working on Pokemon, called Pokemon Wars or something, because they opened that and we've never heard about it since. I mean, you're right. I mean, I suppose that is a possibility. I mean, honestly, like, I think, again, I'm of the opinion that Ilka's not a bad development studio just yet. You can't get one game from a dev studio and just say, okay, they're bad. Because, like, yes, BDSP had absolutely horrible bugs.
Okay, maybe I didn't experience the bugs, but, like, I would not go as far as to say that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are horrible games.
Well, no, my entire video was literally, I think these games are good, but people overhate them, and
yeah, because they didn't do anything new.
Yeah,
necessarily. Like, I mean, there's some superficial stuff like being able to find Pokemon in the underground and whatnot, which was cool. I really liked that.
Yeah,
I think half my team came from the underground.
Yeah, because the underground is where they put the platinum-only mons, right? So, like...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And a lot of the cool Pokemon are, like...
What was my team for BDSP? I may have Empoleon.
But yeah, like, I think you need to give Ilka another chance to do things. And if Game Freak comes out and says, yes, this game's going to be so good, it's another reimagining of Region X. Not a reimagining. It's another, like, faithful remake of Region X. Then we're like, okay, you still haven't given this development studio enough, like, freedom to let them flex their muscles. So, and I don't know if they're ever gonna, like, if that's ever gonna happen. But yeah, I think, like, that would be cool if they let this new studio that they've got, like, actually see, hey, make a Pokemon game that's, like, roughly on this, and then, you know, have fun with it. That would be cool.
Yeah. Also, visual style wise, I love it. Well, I love BDSP for the.
Well, that's a hot take. That's a hot take.
What?
I feel like. Yes.
Here's the thing.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Most people do not like the chibi style. I am fine with it. I don't care.
Here's my thing. I think you need to commit to full chibi or commit to having them like fully. Like, here's the thing: X and Y and ORAS. I hate the visual style of those games because it's like it's halfway between chibi and like more like realistic proportions. Like I don't like, especially X and Y. I think X and Y.
To be fair, when it comes to visuals, the characters are not the only things there.
Yeah, but like that's the main.
I mean, they had Pokemon models so good that it made the game lag in 3D.
Yeah, I mean.
Like, I think the game was friggin' beautiful. Questionable scaling aside.
BDSP is fine, DP is flawed. The only thing that would bother people would be secondary features such as the underground, but the main game itself is there and is fine because Diamond and Pearl is at least an okay Pokemon game. The only issues with BDSP was the amount of glitches, but what can you expect giving such a short time to the team to develop a remake from the ground up on a different engine?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
that's the issue, is the time crunch.
Can we like stop with that time crunch thing? Like,
well,
it's
yeah,
ruined so
we're
many
hopefully
games.
stopping with it now, right? Because
yeah, because we're not getting.
I am not just referring to Pokemon here.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I forget. Is it even confirmed that Legends ZA is coming out next year?
It said early 2025.
Okay.
That's
just like finish your game.
I'm
finish
sure
your game.
If we're basing it on the Legends Arceus timeline, that's like it was mid-January. I'm sure it's a Q1 game, so we're not gonna see we're not gonna actually see the dev team take that much time, but we'll see.
The era of game updates has ruined,
which is like, because here's the thing, like Scarlet and Violet, like glitches aside, looks pretty damn good.
Oh, it only said 2025? Well, please tell me it's like June. Tell me it's June.
Yeah,
then I would be so happy if it was June.
Yeah, I am more than fine waiting just to make I say
because
that
then when they drop Gen 10, because you know they will always drop the new generation in the November release window. Then when they drop Gen 10, it has to be in 2026, not 2025.
I like how I'm defending BDSP so fervently here when it's the only Switch Pokemon game I've played a significant portion of.
That's quite fun, actually. Well,
because I haven't played, because I've only played like the beginning of Legends Arceus and Let's Go. I haven't played Sword and Shield, and I haven't played Scarlet and Violet.
I mean, out of all those games, Legends Arceus is easily the best in my opinion. So,
I need to get back to it. I really do. I need to get back to a lot of games. Most of which being Grey's Anatomy for Wii.
Oh my god. Okay. We do have story. Luckily, with no further incidents, here we are. Dad, is this the place? Ah, the canteen. How I dread their cheap salad dressing. So it is. Henry, would you mind taking a picture of us? Gladly. Everybody ready? I'm ready. Alistair? Oh! What? He just ran up to us and knocked us off the fucking cliff? Act 2. Fall. So, why do we think Alistair did that? Is this some sort of plan? I think he's gone rogue. He said, enough of my fucking absolute dementia clouded father-in-law. Enough of this bullshit hike we have to do. I'm done with this shit. But maybe it's not. Maybe they used the dad as a distraction. Maybe the dad is completely like not just like is completely 100% up here and he was just acting. We don't know. Interesting though. Ouch. My poor back. I'm glad I got caught here. This could have been the end of me. Whatever that was, they're not going to get away with it. I think I'll have to call somebody. I guess it's safe to assume where my phone went. Oh well, I'll be damned if I can't find my way down from this mountain. But I should probably take a quick rest first. Yeah, we should. Let's do that. Oh. The sand has been worn down by the elements. Mount... whatever the... Huh. I'm kind of scared. Mount Igaro's old cabin. We got 10 max repulse. Thank fucking god. Oh my god. Let's go. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well. Now that that's happened, let us continue, I guess. Are we going back to the abandoned mine? The side shaft of the abandoned mine. Okay. Is this the correct way to go? Oh, this looks like the correct way to go. Ew. Why would I do that? Anyways, to conclude my sentiments, I hope there is no Pokemon game released in the entirety of 2024. At least like mainstream type game. Maybe. That's a hot take. I know you said you don't like horror games, but I want to watch you playing Five Nights at Eevee's. No, I'll play Five Nights at Eevee's on stream. I'll be scared shitless, but I will.
Five Nights at Eevee's?
Yes.
That's a thing now?
Oh, uh-oh.
Of course.
What's going on here? I can't believe it. How did you lose a 92-year-old man? I just looked away for a second and he was gone. We both know he can't move that fast. So what really happened? That is what happened. You're on thin ice, Alistair. Do I have to remind you that you pushed a man off a cliff? You're in this now. There's no backing out. Why do you keep calling me Alistair? You know my name is Craig. Ah! Dad! Dad! Where are you? Yeah, Five Nights at Eevee's is one of the jam games. Okay, that's definitely the way we're supposed to go, so fuck that.
So, is it, like, made like a Five Nights at Freddy's game, or is it made like a Pokemon game? Or is it something in
I think
between?
it's made more like a Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Okay.
Which
I'm
is not great, but for me at least.
Five Nights at Freddy's isn't that scary.
I don't think you understand. I am a very scared person. Oh, where the fuck am I?
Literally, I think I forget if I mentioned this on stream before. I may not have, to avoid spoilers, but like at this point, if like people who wanted to see the movie have seen it, the scariest part of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was when Matt Pat showed up.
Of course.
True.
Legit.
I haven't even watched the movie. I don't know.
Legitimately, that gave me a jump scare, and that was the scariest part of the movie for me.
Why is this dude here?
I was like, I don't know why I wasn't expecting him to be in it. Like, I should have expected him to be in it, honestly. But, like...
Yeah, it's Five Nights with Eevee's. I do remember seeing that. Got potato.
Yeah. Someone recently, a team recently made a fan game that's Five Nights at Freddy's in real time. So, like, it actually takes 6 hours to beat a night.
Hell no, that'd be so scary.
I watched a bit of Salty DK Dan playing it. It was interesting.
Anyways, that's the second layer on now. I wonder what has riled them up so much. Well, okay, where? Oh, okay. So this is the beginning. This is the very beginning. Okay. What's in here?
I did
On
not
Mark's
care
Cave.
for the I did not care for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I thought it was pretty bad, but I will watch any subsequent sequels exclusively for Matthew Lillard.
Interesting. Maybe a secret.
It was
exit
also
there.
funny. I find it so funny how my sister chooses the movies she'll watch and the movies she likes sometimes. Cause she watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie exclusively for Josh Hutcherson. Because she loves the Hunger Games.
Welcome, Ronco. It is indeed jam time. Insert fucking the slamming the jam on the desk. Jam! Love that meme. It's a great meme.
Insert 10-minute rant about how bad the first Space Jam movie is here.
Nah. I feel like you haven't talked about Space Jam in a while on this channel. Surprising.
Because we had the essentially the payoff was me doing the double feature of Space Jam and Space Jam 2.
Oh yeah. And then you liked Space Jam 2.
Yeah. Yeah. to everyone's surprise, including my own, I actually liked Space Jam 2. And like, yeah. It's just, I've said all I need to say about it. And like, there's been other terrible movies that I've seen since then. Like Development: and Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie.
That name is fucking wild. Kenny with the
Yeah,
posture
no.
check. Out here saving my posture one day at a time.
Also,
one check at a time.
like, I cannot believe, first of all, Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie leaked in its entirety back in January and just officially came out, like, last week. And then, shortly after it officially came out, the next SpongeBob spin-off film for Netflix, the Plankton movie, leaked in its entirety.
The Plankton movie.
I haven't watched that one yet. But from what I've heard, it's actually better than most recent SpongeBob media.
Interesting.
Which isn't saying a lot, but... Oh.
Saying something.
I'll give it a shot. Yeah. Yeah. But man, don't watch that Sandy Cheeks movie. It's like... The second SpongeBob movie, the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water, is like on par with Space Jam for me as like one of my least favorite films of all time. Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie is somehow infinitely worse.
That's wild.
I know, like, I didn't think it was possible, but like, even people who like that god-awful second SpongeBob movie are like, yeah, this Sandy Cheeks movie blows.
Interesting.
Also, if y'all like bad movies, or like me talking about and watching bad movies, y'all could still vote for the Miserable Movie Oscars. I've kept it open for quite a while, and I'm willing to do the deal again tonight if y'all want to vote for the Miserable Movie Oscars during the stream tonight. Let me know what you picked for Worst Picture, and you can redeem a free Noah Talks About Your Movie.
Oh no!
Seriously, please.
No,
like,
the
my goal
Ashes
is...
Frost dialogue skip strikes again. Sorry.
Oh no.
I think something happened with Cecilia and Alistair, or Craig, I guess now, and Alairon potentially. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we're battling another Alairon. Do I know what happened? Fuck no.
Yeah. My goal is to get 30 votes for this final Miserable Movie Oscars, and so far I've gotten 12.
Oh.
And it's been out for 4 months? 4 or 5? 4.
Cool chop. Interesting.
Y'all see any good movies lately? Or any movies in general?
I have not, but I've heard. I always hear things through my coworkers. Actually, wait, I think their story coming up. That was a big one. Sounds like it comes from the central chamber, or somewhere close to it. Okay, now I know where to go. And one of my coworkers said Longlegs was pretty good.
Well, I saw Longlegs. It's very good.
Okay.
Very, very much a vibes film. Very, very Silence of the Lambs inspired, but also kind of doing its own thing. Nick Cage is great in it. Yeah. Very, very fun movie. It is a horror film though, so you.
Uh-oh.
Aggron. Aggron.
Heal up my Pokemon.
Where is Aggron at?
Wait, how? Wait.
Oh, for love
What level does Aron evolve at? What the fuck? Does it not evolve at 30? I swear it evolved at 30. 32. Okay. 2 more levels. Not that we're even using this thing, but you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Deadpool and the Wolverine from Kenny.
Oh. Sure. Give me a sec here. Pull out a timer. Alright. Without giving too much away, Deadpool and Wolverine, not a perfect film, but I love all the Deadpool movies. Like, I'm willing to excuse a lot of the, like, plot issues, just because they're so funny and fun. A lot of fun cameos. If you want to see this film, see it now before you get those cameos spoiled for you. There's a lot of stuff I'm genuinely not expecting. Yeah, the way it, I'm shocked at how well they handled the integration into the MCU, because certain other beloved Marvel IPs of mine, formerly owned by other studios, well, still owned by other studios, Spider-Man, haven't made the transition so well. So it's nice to see that Deadpool and Wolverine pulled it off for the most part. It's very fun.
And there you go. I've heard that's pretty good as well. Anyways.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite film of the year. I need to rewatch it, but yeah.
Alright, so let's deal with this Aggron. Hello there! Easy, big girl. Looks like you'd be really good at clearing up some rockfall. You wouldn't want to help me, would you? Whoa, whoa, easy. Uh-oh. Here we go. Level 38.
Whoa! Not so fast, eager McBeaver.
How much damage does this rock slide do? Oh, sweet. God damn, dude. Why is Aggron so fucking defensive? The Aggron looks scared and ran away. Aight, bruh. I'll take my 2 free levels off of you. Thank you very much. Acupressure. No? No, thank you. I'm good. Oh, shit! Thank God they fixed the evolution levels. Or they fixed these to evolve. We get him a champ now. Let's go. Oh, and Boulder is evolving. Cool.
Oh,
Nice.
by the way, I don't know if you mentioned it earlier in the stream or if you heard, but rest in peace to the original Misty and Jessie.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He was young,
Very
too.
young, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
Now-
didn't even know that Jessie and Misty's voice was the same.
I didn't know either. I think also I saw she might have been Jigglypuff, too?
Yes. I think I saw that as well. Now, big girl. We're all calm here, okay?
I assume dub only for Jigglypuff.
Yeah, well, dub only for all of them, yeah.
Well, yeah. That's... Well, Misty and Jessie's a given, but...
Yeah. A lot of other Pokemon, too, but obviously Misty, Jessie, Jigglypuff would be the most prominent.
Yeah. Alright, that was Gen 1 when they were changing all the names of Pokemon with 1 or 2 exceptions.
Something's got you really worked up, huh? You and your little Leyron. You help me clear away the rockfall from the way out. I can try and help you with your problem. What do you say? Ron! I'm just gonna assume that means I should follow you. I mean, sure, not like I have anywhere else to go. Yeah? Dude, I'm like discovering new bug bites on me, like by the minute. I was literally prepared. Dude, I literally had mosquitoes this weekend biting me through my sweats.
Oof.
I didn't... Like, and I had bug spray on under it. I was like, how? I'm like scared. I'm really scared. I'm saving the game. Well, what's in here? Oh, Act 3. Further. Interesting. Dude, I thought I missed dialogue there. I was gonna be so mad. Oh. Hi! Carly? Why are you here? Hi! Wait, come back! An Eviolite. This is the part of the game where they were like, shit, we're not gonna give the player enough time to actually evolve all their Pokemon, so we'll give them an Eviolite. Oh, I also have a Razor Fang. Oh, let's give that to you. We're 1 level away from evolving Glimmet into Glamora, and then let's give the Razor Fang to you. Then let's heal you. I'm gonna put Glimmet up front here. Got a Soul Rock, okay. How close are we to evolving? Oh, pretty close, I'd say. I suppose we could just go in here. Oh, I'm so tired. Actually, Ice Punch might be able to do more. Psychic, oh shit. Yeah, this is just a runaway. That's just a runaway Pokemon right there. Shout out Bon Jovi. Unmarked Cliff. Mount Egoros, okay. I wonder what Pokemon we can catch out here. We're still looking at Snover. I'm not thrilled about that, but oh my god, dude, that does so much damage. That actually does so much damage. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. I might as well try and catch this thing. It doesn't seem like I thought we were gonna find a Swinub up here, but we aren't, so we might as well just do this. Does that kill? That does kill. Unfortunate. I should not have even used that item, but whatever. There's a cabin up here. We can heal our Pokemon. Cool. Oh, speaking of which, it's Truffles! Let's go!
Nice. I should get back to editing Infinite Fusion at some point. How many episodes that do I have backlogged now? I'm working on so many different YouTube projects at once.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Included, basically for the Hitmon channel, I've got Infinite Fusion, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, which, granted, now that's going to take a lot less effort because I just released the last episode that uses Alex's webcam, which one of the most tedious things editing was that he kept adjusting the position of his Switch, so I had to adjust the crop of the
Why didn't
footage.
he just play in tabletop mode?
I don't know. Now he has a capture card, so it's fine.
Yeah, one that I helped set him up with.
Yeah.
There was literally, don't tell him I told you this, but there was an issue he was having with, and my response.
He sent us the screenshot. He sent us a screenshot of the conversation. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. I was like, he might not
get the audio issue.
Yeah, I was like, scroll down, sir.
Yeah. No, he sent us that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've got that all going for the Hitmon channel and Smash Day Fight live every other Saturday, which
I feel like now I'm just the Hitmon channel's pretext for it.
Yeah.
And eventually the Platinum Warp Randomizer will be going up.
Yeah, so I'm because I also have to do the edit. I think I'm gonna do something different. I don't think I'm gonna do like a full highlight reel of the whole series, because the reason I wanted to do stuff was more lore stuff. I might just do a scripted video that's a lore summary with a couple highlights of the series. Yeah. I may need you to record some voiceover for some of that stuff, but that's way on the back burner. I will let you know when the time comes for that.
Yeah, no, there's no rush. I have one friend, Frankie, I think he was in Smash Day Fight Live one time, and he was like, there's another Warp Randomizer, and I'm like, bro still has to edit the first one.
Yeah, I do really want to do another Warp Randomizer series.
Yeah. By the way, once again on my streams, people are asking for your appearance, Cade.
I was like, I want to join, but I'm like, today was a tough day because I had I normally go grocery shopping on the weekends, but because I was driving home all day yesterday, I couldn't do that, so I had to go get groceries, and then I had to go exercise, then eat dinner.
They
and then
they
go
were literally
off.
they were literally like, kid's gonna show up, right? And I was like,
Okay, well,
First off, I never said that he would. I said I
Yeah.
would ask.
I mean, I want to show up, and I will.
I said I would ask, and
it's
I
not
did.
it's not like I choose to not show up. It's more like
No,
I
I get-
already have
I-
other things going on.
yeah.
Right.
Actually, I think this is the first time I've ever used a Glimmet. Not a Glimmet, a Glamora. I think I actually have used
I mean,
a Glimmet.
hasn't
before.
it literally only existed for one gen?
Yes, but you'd be surprised at how many games have included fan games have included it. Actually, wait.
And I have not seen. I'm just sorry. I tabbed back in and I realized. Oh, talking about movies. I haven't seen any movies this year. Not in theaters. Except for Advent. Except for Advent Children. Final
Oh, you
Fantasy
didn't see
VII.
Doom 2 yet.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Yeah. Because I know you liked the first one.
Me when I haven't seen
Yeah.
Dune 1.
Dune 1's excellent.
I've heard so many good things
Dune-
about it. I want to
Dune
watch
2 is a vast improvement.
Is it really?
Well, because
it.
here's the thing.
I've
Dune
heard
1,
the contrary, but
Dune 1 is so good, but like on a rewatch it wears a little bit because it's a lot of it is just world building and exposition.
And is this more
Which-
actiony?
It's good. It's good world building, but
Is this more actiony?
so yeah, because now that they've established the world, they can tackle a lot more of like the interesting bits of like. Yeah,
Cool.
I thoroughly enjoyed Dune 2 a lot more than Dune 1.
Yeah. It has more
And I
rewatchability.
really like the first.
It's more
Dune
general
2 is
rewatchability.
Definitely.
so this is
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, I haven't rewatched it
Dune,
yet, but
Dune,
yeah.
Dune 1's actually, as I was watching it, as the credits were rolling, I'm just like, this was an amazing movie that I will probably never want to watch again.
Yeah, see, like, I rewatched it right before. Oh, hang on. Let's let him do the story.
Okay.
When the
Sorry
mines
about
were
that.
shut down, the existing rail system was temporarily repurposed to help build the weather station further up the mountain. What is going on here? There's like a fake Henry. It was active for quite a few
All
years.
hikers look like that.
Yeah, but this
It's not
dude's named
this-
Henry as well.
Oh. Okay, that's confusing.
It was active for quite a few years, but that's all I can tell you about it. The company that ran it mainly hired outside staff. If you want to see it from the outside, we can take a quick detour when we get back from the waterfall. That's very interesting. Oh,
But yeah,
unmarked
like-
forest.
What was I gonna say? I rewatched Dune 1 right before I watched Dune 2, just because I legit did not remember what happened in the story. And as I was rewatching it, I was like, yeah, this was really interesting to see in theaters. Watch it, especially like watching it on streaming, like it loses a lot because like being immersed in the theater is the way to experience those movies like to the fullest. But like still give Dune 2 a watch. It is on streaming now. It's on Max. Or you can rent it if you don't have Max. Yeah. Just they can get to the interesting parts of the story. Like, and Zendaya gets to do stuff. Like, first movie she's there,
Me when
doesn't
my
get to do
star
anything.
actress lead doesn't do anything.
Well, because like in the first I mean, this isn't really a spoiler, but like in most of the first movie, she's only seen in like a dream visions, and then she shows up at the very end in person. But like in Dune 2, she is actually a prominent character.
Hi. Carly?
Yeah.
Catch me, daddy. Hi. What the fuck is going on?
I'm very interested to see where Dune Messiah goes, because I haven't read the book. I know like a lot of people have like read the books, but like I have not, and I'm very interested to see where it goes from here.
Oh, we're finally getting a Lairon. Just for us to very soon, I'm sure, catch a bug or grass type and kick it off the team. Oh, Lairon. Okay. Let's fucking go. And maybe be useful. I didn't expect to end up in a place like this. How did we get here? This is really interesting because the atmospheric feel of the music here is very like, it feels like I'm supposed to feel like some mind freak type thing going on here. So very interesting. Psybeam. Okay. Oh! And of course we get confused right away. Wait, do we have Sandstream? We must. I don't know how else it'd be Sandstorming right now.
I think this thing only gets Sandstream.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, because we had weak armor before we evolved and I was complaining about weak armor. Because fucking I wanted sturdy on this thing. And bro, you're kidding me. You're actually kidding me.
Specifically, Gigalith gets Sandstream Gen 7 and onward. But yeah, Boldor has weak armor instead.
Like, weak armor is a fine enough ability, but like, not on Boulder, and not for an in-game playthrough.
Yeah, weak armor, like... I'm trying to think of, like... the best... Skarmory's probably one of the better mons to have weak armor.
Do not trust her. She does not say the truth. What? Excuse me, what?
There's some weird choices for what Pokemon get weak armor as an ability.
I wonder if it's one of those things that, like
for some reason,
like
Garbodor gets it.
It's like a different, is it like a different name in Japanese or something like that?
Oh. Like, why the fuck does the Vanillux line get it? Or, like, Vullaby and Mandibuzz?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
dude, this music is beautiful.
That's the worst. Like, man... man, Slugma and Magcargo really got the shit end of the stick with abilities. Like, they're, like, they have the two designated hatching abilities that are very situational in battle, and then weak armor. When they're so fucking slow, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. That's the whole thing with Boulder, like, You're not. You gotta get hit with things
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 times before you're gonna start to outspeed things. Why
Yeah,
are you trying
like
to
that's
learn
why
rock
like
fast? What the fuck?
like Skarmory it works, and then like I guess Armarouge and Ceruledge get it, and that's probably decent for them.
Yeah,
and
probably.
maybe Poltegeist. Um,
Hmm.
It's broken armor in Japanese, but that still doesn't, like, why the fuck does Garbodor get it? That doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Well, maybe when it gets hit, the like trash bag opens up and like trash starts seeping out.
He's already that. Like,
Well, yeah,
he's
I know.
physically already that. But like, and like Trubbish doesn't get it. This is weird. I feel like there's some weird stuff with like Pokemon changing abilities when they evolve. Like, Trubbish gets Sticky Hold instead of Weak Armor. That makes so much more sense for Garbodor to have Sticky Hold than fucking Weak Armor.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Sticky Hold isn't a great ability by any means, but it makes way more sense for Garbodor to have that. I also forgot Garbodor had a Gigantamax form.
Same, TBH. Is this?
Are we in agreement that like Gigantamax, that like Dynamax and Gigantamax is the worst gimmick
Yes.
they've?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Not even close.
I would say like ranking them from best to worst. Megas obviously are the best, and then Terra, then Z moves, then Dynamax / Gigantamax.
Yeah. I think in terms of like competitive wise, I think Terra is by far and away the best, but I think Mega's more interesting overall.
Yeah, I mean Terra's more interesting from a competitive scene because any Mon can do it.
Yeah.
It's really annoying to deal with when you're new to Gen 9 competitive and keep forgetting that, oh yeah, this Mon could change type at any point and I'm screwed.
Bro, when does this thing not get fucking confused by
Like,
Psybe?
last draft league I was in, like half my matches I lost to Terra Fairy. Like,
Damn.
because I just was never prepared for a Terra Fairy.
I still remember
Even
that
though,
draft
like,
league that I did with you. My week 1 opponent, literally, I don't remember why I remember this, but I do. They didn't have a fairy type on the team, and I was like, oh, you made a big mistake, because I drafted Scrafty, and I literally swept this dude with Scrafty. I don't remember who I faced, but...
Yeah, that draft league was a mess.
It kind of was.
In general. I want to do like a different, so I want to do like a one-off draft league thing where it's like, I want to do it like super small, like maybe like 4 or 6 people doing it. And like maybe have like a story to go along with it, where it's like each week is a different gen. So like we start in Gen 1. The next week we draft for we keep our Gen 1 mons, but we get to draft for Gen 2. And then and so on and so forth. Like an actual like Pokemon journey. Like,
Do we run with Gen 9 rules the entire time, or do we run with Gen 1 rules?
No,
Gen 2,
no, that would be the fun part. Each week we run with that gen's rules.
Oh, that'd be
so
fun,
like
actually.
Gen 1, whoever gets first pick and picks Alakazam just wins.
Well, yeah, but then you have to think about it, right? Do you want the Pokemon that's gonna auto give you a win in Gen 1.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing, because then you gotta think about, like, okay, so these Pokemon
Because if
may
it's
be
a
really...
draft league, I'm fucking picking Mew right away.
Well, I would go with, like, I think, like, I would go based on Smogon rules and, like no Ubers, and in Gen 1, Mew's Ubers.
Okay. Do you still trust
I
what
think
your
it's,
eyes see?
I think Gen 1 Ubers is literally just Mew and Mewtwo.
Probably. Poison Jab. Interesting. I do actually have to catch a Pokemon in here, but I don't like the Butterfree, Beautifly, fucking Venomoth lineup, the Dustox, right now.
Yeah, I just think that'd be a really neat little, like, experiment to, like, just go through all the gens.
I think it would be fun, yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. I will definitely have you in on it if and when I decide to do it.
Oh, I need to heal. Boom. Okay. What level does Meditite evolve, or is Meditite one of those ancient power mons? $37. God, why is that so late? There's no reason for you to evolve, and somehow Truffle still hasn't leveled up. My God. Oh, why are you here? Hi, hi, hi. Catch me, Daddy, catch me. Where the fuck did you go?
This Carly girl is actually your daughter, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Well, actually, is she?
Hmm.
I don't even...
I certainly hope she
so.
is.
I think she is. What the fuck is going on, though? This is some wild shit. It's getting weird. The fuck? Okay, I'm gonna use a repel because this is just annoying at this point. Wait, why do I have a black belt just sitting here? Like, why am I not giving it to a champ? Oh, hey there. Hi, hi, hi! Where did she go this time? I can only assume she's up here now.
Also, I don't know if anyone in the stream or in the chat is a Borderlands fan. I am sorry.
Ugh. I was so hyped, and then I heard it sucked.
I'm really sorry about that movie. I thought it looked fun too. Like I don't know anything about the Borderlands games, but like I thought it looked fun. I was apparently the only one who thought that based on the trailer. But yeah, no, that's like I saw something like it's on track to be like one of the biggest box office bombs in like history, which is like, wow, okay.
Oh, hey there.
Yeah,
Why does it? Oh my god, no, I'm not reading that dialogue. Let's have more fun!
Okay, you made it weird.
What?
Honestly, it was about time we got another bad video game adaptation, because, like, I feel like there was such a hot streak going on of good video game to screen adaptations, and now it feels like, okay, now we know, like, they can be really good, but they can still be bad, and it's like, it's glad that we had the failure of something like Borderlands now, rather than, like, further on down the line, like, because a lot of people were I heard a lot of people speculating that, like, oh, video game adaptations are going to be the new superhero movie thing, because, like, superhero movies aren't reliable on the box office anymore.
Hi. Uh-oh. Hi. God damn it, I was gonna end the stream. I thought that was a safe tile. And they've got 2 Pukamukus. Okay, well. This sucks.
Damn, that sucks. But yeah. So, like, it's better that, like...
Let's play a fun game, Daddy. Poisonous thorns are growing. Bruh.
Hopefully, like... Borderlands, because basically what I've heard is that, like, Borderlands is failing in large part due to the fact that it just isn't a lot like the games necessarily. Like it's PG-13 for one, which was a huge mistake from what I understand. But, like, now, like, hopefully this will be a lesson to studios, like, hey, video game movies can be really successful, but you gotta, like...
You gotta think of what the gamers want.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to the fans and, like, really make it something worth seeing. Like... I mean, the Mario movie, obviously, huge success because it was fairly faithful to the source material. Sonic movies, you know, first one, not super faithful to the source material in terms of, like, plot and world, but, like, they listened to the fans on the design and fixed that. And then the sequel, which I actually... hot take, like, a little less than the first one, but it introduced more elements of the games, and the third one is set to introduce a lot more elements of the games, which I'm a little cautious about, because it feels like they were doing their own thing, and now it feels like they're adding a bunch of game elements at once that doesn't really fit with the world they've established, but it's fine. Fans will love it, though. Sonic fans will love it. Don't do the Knuckles show again. Like, don't do something like that again.
Bruh. What the fuck? How does that do? Why does Metatite evolve so fucking late? I just wanted to end the fucking stream. And now I'm stuck in this goddamn battle that I'm not even gonna win. Bruh. Shit is so dumb. So dumb. Also doesn't help that my entire team sucks against these guys. Bruh.
I just noticed the Glamora's name.
Yeah.
I
What about it?
I've been rewatching a playthrough of Danganronpa 2 as research
Oh, for the love of
project. So like that's just when I see Hope, I think of that.
Well, we lost the
That
battle, but we got a pilot one.
That or rebellions are built on hope.
Let's get rid of.
Which is so funny. Because that's a quote I use all the time, just because I think it's kind of a silly quote. And I don't love Rogue One, and I've talked about how I don't really care for Rogue One with my boss back in college when I worked in the scene shop of my college. And one time I quoted that during work, and he was like, dude, be quiet. You didn't even like that movie. He like called me out on it. It was great.
Okay, we are going to end the stream here. I appreciate everybody coming out. Who knows? I might even be live tomorrow because it's jam time. It's an exciting time. I am, believe it or not, even though we end on kind of a sour note because I didn't, because I'm, you know, well, we didn't finish the game, Karthik. Welcome. We didn't finish the game. We will continue more of Perilous Heights tomorrow or whenever I stream next. It could be tomorrow. Wouldn't be surprised if it was tomorrow.
All right.
But no promises. Yeah, see ya. But thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more jam because it is super exciting. And yeah, I will see you all later. Goodbye, everybody.